SportsVet Animal Medical Center is on a mission to keep local pets healthy. Today, sponsoring our segment and here to talk about the importance of pet dental care are Ashley and Sarah. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Can you tell me a little bit about your facility?
Absolutely. We have been in the area since the mid-2000s. We are thrilled to treat small animals, dogs and cats, and we are excited to be here and tell you about dental health.
And how did your facility get its name?
When we started, Dr. Steve Jacobs, he specialized in canine rehab and orthopedics. So that's where the SportsVet came from. But we have grown over the years, and we are really excited about treating all sorts of conditions, so not just sports medicine.
Well, and speaking of conditions, today we are going to be talking mostly about animal dental care. So, doctor, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, definitely. So, animals' teeth are a lot like human teeth. So you build up plaque and tartar just like humans do, except for we brush our teeth twice a day, every day. Ideally, that would also happen with our pets. Sometimes they're not as amenable to that, but there are some other things that you can do besides teeth brushing to kind of help with dental health as well.
What can you do at home?
Yeah, so there's some water additive products that you can use. There's actually food toppers, which is kind of neat. There's different toys, there's different treats that actually has enzymes that break down plaque so that you don't form it.
And food toppers seem like they would be a good option if your pet is really skittish and
Yes.
doesn't want to come in for a procedure, but
Yes.
there are also procedures that you do in office, right?
Yeah, so if you come in and you see your veterinarian and they recommend a dental cleaning for your pet, then what that entails is actually your pet going under general anesthesia. That way we can control everything and we can make sure that everything is nice and clean. But we'll, just like your dentist, we'll scale all the teeth, so we'll scale off all the plaque and tartar, and then we polish all of the teeth with a little fluoride so they smell really good. We also do full dental x-rays, so we can look at disease going on below the gum line and make sure that there's no signs of abscesses or bone loss, things like that. If we find that, then we can take care of that right away while they're under general anesthesia.
And I see right now we're looking at a before and after, so how dirty they were to start with, and then you made them all nice and shiny.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
Yeah,
that's
me and my technician.
There you go. Okay, excellent. And I see you've brought some jaws for us. Let's look at these.
Yeah, so what you guys see at home with your dogs and cats is only the tip of the iceberg. So you'll sometimes see like their long canines or sometimes their long incisors, but they've got a total of 42 teeth. So they've got premolars and molars just like us. So this kind of shows the whole extent of what your dentition is in a dog or a cat that you wouldn't typically see in, you know, your Fluffy or your kitty at home.
And what are all these different numbers on the model?
So those are just different landmarks. So sometimes we'll point out where different nerves come out. That'll also be different areas of the bones that have different names. So those are just different landmarks that the veterinarian can use for cleanings.
And what is this little one?
Yeah, so that's actually a cat.
Oh, okay, and is that a dog?
That's a dog,
okay.
Yep. So cats have a little bit less. They only have 32 teeth, but they still have, I mean, only 10 less teeth for a really small little mouth. So they've got a lot of teeth jam-packed in there.
They really do, and it looks like their teeth are even sharper right there at the front.
Usually. I don't know if you've got cats or anything at home, but they love chewing on things, carrying things around, so we got to make sure that their teeth stay really nice and healthy so they can continue to do that long into their life.
And besides the specialty foods that are specifically for dental, is there any food that is better than others as far as, you know, chewing or strengthening teeth or anything like that?
Yeah, so that's actually a huge myth. So a lot of people will come in and say, oh, well, my dog, you know, only chews on hard food, or my cat only chews on hard food, so they're going to have beautiful, clean teeth. It makes no difference whether they're eating canned or dry food. You still need to get in there and brush their teeth because it doesn't help one way or the other unless you're brushing them.
Got it. And if we wanted to call and make an appointment, what's the best way to do that?
You can call the clinic or you can schedule online. The process would be coming in and seeing one of our doctors and having an evaluation of your pet's teeth, and then the recommendations would be made if you need to come in for a procedure and have your pet's teeth cleaned, but coming in and seeing one of our doctors and having your pet's teeth looked at would be what we would recommend doing.
The way to do it. Well, thank you both for being here, and thank you very much for sponsoring today's segment.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.